But first, Cindy Mosey is just one of the 500 volunteers who heeded a call from the Department of Conservation and Project Jonah to go and help. She made the 2-hour drive from Nelson with her 2 children, and I asked her what it was like to be there.
Oh, it's pretty disheartening being here. It's an incredibly sad sight. There's probably 300 dead whales and another 100 that we're trying to save, and maybe another 80 out at sea. But people are quite positive. They're pouring water over the whales. People are cuddling them and talking to them and digging out their flippers. It's a sad time, but we're hoping that we'll get them off tonight, the ones that are still alive.
When's your next high tide? When is your next best chance of getting them out?
I don't think until about 8 tonight, and of course it gets dark about 9:30, and they don't want anybody in the water after it's dark. It's a tough call, really. If it was up to me, I'd throw everyone in there anyway. Humans can look after themselves, but yeah.
I'm looking at the shot that you are coming into us on, and over your left shoulder I can see a river, really, of whales and of people pouring water over them and comforting them and being with them, stretching as far back as I can see behind you. It's an incredible scene.
It is. I think this is probably one of the worst strandings that we've had here. It's been amazing that there's so many people here, but it'd be nice to have more, and definitely some more funding. Maybe helicopters to lift them out would be good. Diggers, I don't know. It's a wee bit helpless. They're such amazing creatures, and you look into their eye and you really feel it goes through to your heart.
Where have you come from, Cindy?
Through from Nelson with 2 children.
And so, have you been to a stranding before?
Been to a stranding once before, and we've swum with the whales a few times up in the island, so it's really sort of dear to our heart.
It brings out the best in people, doesn't it? People come from far and wide to help, and Farewell Spit is a long way from anywhere, and there's a huge number of people behind you.
There are. There's probably, I don't know, but maybe 400 or 500 people here now. Could even be more. There's small children, maybe 1, 2, 3-year-olds, right up to people in their 70s.
And we're looking at the shot. There are a lot of dead whales on the beach, Cindy, which must be very distressing, especially for the children, I suspect.
Yeah, I think it's really distressing for everybody. Of course, we all want to get the whales off, and everyone's doing their best, but it is really, really sad. And
there's one right beside you. Gosh, you're about 2 metres away from one. Do you know what you're dealing with when you're with them? Do you know whether they're male or female, what age they are? Is there enough information there to tell you that stuff?
No, we don't know that sort of thing, but Project Jonah and DOC are working together, and they've got a big tent set up further down the beach, and they are doing briefings every hour and a half to tell people what to do, how to comfort them, and that sort of thing, but we sort of don't know their age or whether they're male or female.
And you will stay there, I guess, till high tide tonight to try and get them out, and then once it's dark and you're not allowed in the water any longer, what will you stay on? Well, I've got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old here, so I can't imagine we'll be out that late, and we've got to get back to Nelson, and I think people will be here all tomorrow. It'll be another day. These whales, I think, will come in tonight, and we'll need refloating again tomorrow. So if that happens, obviously the more people who can go there and helpfully do the kind of work that all the people around you are doing and you have been doing, I guess the better, really. Definitely, especially if people have got really warm wetsuits, pillowcases, booties, that sort of thing. If they come with buckets, it really helps. Cindy Mosey, I was talking to her a short time ago.